leave as soon as you came across who I am not. This party sucks, I'm out of luck, and no one seems to get me here. They talk about some other stuff that I don't even want to hear. The crazy part is that I didn't feel this way before I got here. I wanna be somebody, hanging with somebody, Can I be somebody, dancing with somebody? I wanna be somebody, Goodbye. The truth is I didn't even find your company that good. My lessons learned. Maybe I don't have to be around these people anymore. This party sucks, I'm out of luck, I don't know why I'm being here. They talk about some silly stuff, they even don't know if it's real. The crazy part is that I didn't feel this way before I got here. I wanna be somebody, hanging with somebody, Can I be somebody, dancing with somebody? I wanna be somebody,
Welcome to Free Life Tarot Readings. I'm TarotOracle and I do the readings.
Time for the TarotOracle show.
What is going on? Cosmickitty, thank you for the double shot donation. Bri, welcome. Awakening Empress, welcome as well. We got Hugo, Maruta, Crafty Lady, Teddy, Bartman, High Priestess, Awakening Empress, Crystals and Paint. We have your question from yesterday. Sorry, I missed that one. We got Sarah, and I think that's it. Welcome. I appreciate you being here. It is the TarotOracle show, and we're doing another show every day. We got a show. Ooh, we got a High Priestess, I think that is over on the PayPal side. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you. We got DYB up in the house with the dono. Carla is coming in too. We got Danielle's Bricks. What is going on? All right, from yesterday, Crystals and Paint. How is A feeling about me? Right, meow. Let's see. With a little bit of a dark mansion at tarot, see what kind of things we got going on with this particular situation. Let's see if A is going to be all right. If A's mad, what's going on with A? What kind of things are happening over in the world of A's and B's and C's and maybe even D's? It all depends on the day and what have you. Anyway, how is A feeling about me? Where is this going to bring us at the end of the day, or at the end of the A, as we say? King of Wands and Knight of Cups and the Emperor. It's almost like a factual or non-emotional thing became emotional for some reason, right? It's like something became emotional. It was more of a factual, more of a kind of relaxed, maybe more of a not as sort of intense, you know, it's just sort of just a interaction kind of thing. All of a sudden it just heated up into something a little bit more. Katie, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Welcome to the stream. We got that Knight of Cups almost not entertainment. Almost immediately, well, not immediately, after a period of time, we have a situation where emotions just sort of creeped into the whole thing. Emotions were here. It wasn't emotional. All of a sudden, it got emotional. Maybe not outwardly or overtly emotional. Maybe they took something emotionally. Maybe they had some flashback to Vietnam. I mean, I don't know. Anyway, but it feels like that they got a little bit emotional for some reason in that. Nico, welcome. Appreciate your donation. Overall, the Emperor says let them sort of discuss whatever they need to discuss. They have something on their mind they need to discuss, and it just feels like that they have been, you know, a little bit pulled back, not as open as they should have been on this topic. So let them go ahead and express it, and I think it's going to be better off for everybody at the end of the day. That's just what I got. Maybe, hopefully that makes at least a small amount of sense. I don't know. BecaBoo, what is going on? Welcome to you. There we go. All right, got Maruta up in the house as well. We got a lot of donations already. We're actually all right. Let's see. Is the Cancer from Ireland going to call me again? All the way from Ireland. Hey, you're picking them up from everywhere. That's what I'm talking about. We got a PayPal user up in the house too. PayPal user, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate that. Let's go over here to the tarot. You know, every day I bump this stupid cat. I need to come up with a solution. I need to come up with a solution here. I just need to come up with a solution. Here's the problem. I have a camera that's on a stand and it's right next to my chair. And so when I move the chair back, it bumps the camera. I need to have like a hanging camera or I don't know what the solution. Anyway, we're coming up over here today with the Teddy Bear Tarot. The Teddy Bear Tarot is what you need in your life. So we got Ultraviolet Teddy and a Teddy Bear Tarot all in this same, and we got Teddy over here too. Hello, see, there we go. All right, MR, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. There we go. All right, is the Cancer from Ireland going to return my call? Oh, let's see. I want to do an Irish accent, but I'm going to like butcher it to no end, to absolutely no end. But I mean, I'm just saying. MR, thank you for your double donation. I appreciate that. There we go. Move the camera back and zoom in. Well, then I'm in the way. Well, then I'm like in the way of the camera. Plus, I don't know. I need to figure out something. Anyways, the Cancer from Ireland going to call me again. The Fool says yes. And there's a level of disappointment from this person. It's almost like they thought they were going to do a little bit more. It's almost like that they thought that we were going to do something a little bit different than we did. It feels like that there's a level of disappointment. I didn't get what I needed, didn't get what I wanted out of this interaction or something like that. And that's why they just haven't called, right? They just haven't gotten the results that they were looking for as far as this goes. Overall, it seemed like a really good interaction. It just kind of says, you know, well, maybe this is not something we want to engage in or do. Maybe it's not something we want to actually sort of mess around with. You got a little bit of that Fool that does say, yes, I am going to interact. I am going to call back and making that happen, right? Bella Girl, it has been a hot minute. How are you doing? Good to see you. I appreciate you coming back. But yeah, they are going to call. We get a little bit of a yes. We'll get a little bit of a thumbs up over the 8, 9, 20 thumbs up with that. And someone keyed my car. Oh, Jesus, that's no good at all. KDP, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. Where did it happen? Somebody keyed my car. Where did it happen? That is no good at all. Why do people do that? That is so weird. Somebody just like randomly key the car. Anyway, all right, let's see why they keyed the car. Now, where did this happen? It happened at a place of work. It happened at a place where somebody was working or something like that. Either they did not like the way that you parked, or okay, I'm going to go out on a limb here. I'm going to say you don't know this person. I'm going to say it's somebody who just didn't like, they were in a bad mood, or they didn't like the way you park, or something was happening with this particular individual. It seems like that they just had a rough day, or they're angry, or they didn't like you for some reason, or there's some weird interaction with that, and they just decided to do that. It felt like that was the only way they could kind of express themselves, is to do that, and unfortunately, you just sort of got the butt end of that. It looked like some place where somebody works. I know that's really generic, but I mean, you know, you got like some place where they work, like they were working and they got out of work, or they were going into work or something like that. I don't know. It just something weird happened with that. But I mean, entertainment purposes only, never key a car based on a fat man reading cars on the internet or anything like that. Usually it means they think you're sleeping with their man, or they sleeping with your man. That's kind of generic. I don't know. Is that the universal sign that somebody's sleeping with somebody else's man? I don't know. Anyway, all right. We found a house. Congratulations. It is difficult to find a house nowadays. Everybody, their mother, their dog, and their dog's mother is trying to find a house, trying to sell the house, trying to get something going on with a house. So yeah, congratulations for finding a house. That's very nice indeed. That's very cool. So yeah, there we go. I had a feeling the workplace, I'm angry, it's a new car. Really? That's weird. But anyway, I just like, okay, I guess be careful where you park. Don't get any angry things going on. I mean, I don't know. All right, let's see what's happening over here. I found a house. Any guidance from the guides? 5 of coins seems to be in every reading. Okay, we'll do that. We got a 5 of coins. We got a Queen of Swords and a 10 of Cups. This is something where there is, okay, here's what I think. I think the house has water damage that you didn't see. Again, entertainment purposes only. Never shop for a house based on a random dude on tarot. Okay, but I think that this is some place that has water damage that is unseen. You have a 5 of coins with a 10 of cups. Happy home, happy family, but it seems like water is spilled, or it seems like some liquid is out of control, no pun intended. It just, you know, it just feels like that something's going on with this particular house as far as water maybe leaking, maybe something going on with all of that. It just feels like that's sort of where we're at. You got a Queen of Swords over here too. It just feels as well as there's some either not really haunted or anything like that, but I think that there's a level of frustration with a house from a spirit that is sort of there, but the guides would be to just sort of make sure that the spirit knows that you're there. You know, these are things that are happening, etc., etc. So just make sure the spirit understands that it's your house now. They need to leave and what have you. 5 of coins just says, don't waste a lot of money on the house. Make sure the money that you spend is going to be prudent and is going to be a good deal. You don't want to get stuck into something that's not going to be good for you overall at the end of the day. Anyway, that's just what I think. And there's the guidance with all of that other stuff. Bella Girl, thank you for your other donation. I greatly appreciate you. We got the Wonder World Tarot, in case you wonder what that is. Get it in case you wonder what that is. It was the Wonder World Tarot. We got High Priestess is over here on PayPal with the double dono tonight. The double dono tonight. The first question is Ricky and I. Is Ricky and I going to get together? Do we feel like things are going to work out? Do you see this going to be something that could happen? We also got C, communicating, and we'll see if that is going to be all right as well. So we got double donation over there, and no contact with CC. Ricky and I. So Ricky and I is like going to work out situation or something? Ricky, yeah, getting together. All right. So is Ricky and I going to get together? Is that something that we could do? Is that something that's prudent? Is that something that works in the long run? Let's see what's happening with all of that stuff. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I got a new car too. So, you know, in my car, so I got a brand new car. By the way, I haven't had a new car in 10 years. So I bought a new car 10 years ago and I drove it until literally the wheels fell off. And so I was like, got a new car. Anyway, I got the technology package, and it's got this heads-up display on the window. It pushes an image on the window of how fast you're driving, and it'll scan a road sign. So the road sign will say 60 miles an hour. It'll scan that into the computer, and if you drive over that, it'll make the little heads-up display. It's like Iron Man. It'll make the little heads-up display like red, so it'll be like if it's 60, the heads-up display 61, it'll turn red. And if you have directions on Google Maps, it'll put a map on the windshield, and it'll show you on the windshield like how far you got to left turn, to right turn, and stuff. Anyway, it's really cool. It's just kind of it was just kind of overwhelming. I've never seen anything like that before. I'm like, what the hell is this? And so I'm messaging like Teddy Bear. I'm like, holy shit, it's got like a heads-up display like Iron Man. I feel like Iron Man. This is really cool. And it'll show the last road sign. It'll say, if you know, we're slippery when wet, no pun intended, or 60 mile an hour speed limit, or anything like that. It's all on the heads-up display. That's like really wild. Anyway, it's like a little holographic thing going on. Yeah, it's coming. Yeah, car technology has come a long way. I mean, the car that I had before is like, you know, I mean, it had like an 8-track player in it and stuff. All right, so yeah, you got to put your 8-track. You know, I had 8 tracks in the car. I got to put an 8-track player into the thing. I mean, that's how old my previous car was. Okay, anyway, all right. Ricky and I, do we see Ricky and I getting together soon? Is that going to be a thing? Devil says for a little bit of a hit it and quit it, maybe. I mean, that sounds like it'd be all right at the end of the day. The devil says there is more of a physical connection, or more of a little bit of excitement here. There's going to be more of a you know, casual kind of thing rather than a robust, long-term, let's get married at the end of the year or something like that. You know, this is sort of one of those things too. Queen of Pentacles says Ricky and you as well do have a level of stability that you can work towards. So this is a hit it and quit it, and I think that's kind of how we may treat it or something like that. But after we sort of do that, a level of stability creeps in. It's like all of us kind of things come back into play, and all of these things, discussions start happening, and it feels like it gets really serious, but it takes a bit of a time for that to make happen, right? A Queen of Swords is overall make sure that you have control of the situation. You don't want to lead them in a direction where they're not going to be happy, or you're going to be happy, or they feel misled or anything like that. So just sort of work on that. I think it's going to be good at the end of the day. We got Mina and Haley. Welcome. Bernadette as well. Appreciate you hanging out. But yeah, the Six of Swords, right? You are looking at a long-term kind of thing. If it could be long-term serious. It could be long-term back and forth. You just have to sort of see where it's going, because this is definitely going to be an on and off thing, not going to be completely on, not going to be completely off. You just have to sort of navigate it as it goes through. This is not something that's going to be easy. This is a little more complex than what you had expected. All right, do you see you and Cece communicating right now? It looks like we have some ghosting happening over here. We have no contact at all. It feels like that things just aren't in the direction we would like them to be here, right? No contact, not communicating. Do you see them opening up? What do we see going on as far as communication happen? By the way, if you don't know what I'm doing over here, we got the Modern Love Tarot is out on the table right now. Queen of Cups says that there's too much emotion for us to deal with anything right now, right? Journey, I thank you for your donation. Appreciate you. There's just too much emotion happening in this. There just is. You got the sun and the star. It feels like there's a level of time that needs to occur before we can be communicating. We need to stay away from communication right now. We need to relax, see where things are going to go. It doesn't look like this is something I want to hurry along, or something I want to kind of ping to see where it's going to be at the end of the day. Just relax and let this happen the way it needs to. Definitely not something that's going to be predictable at all. You got the sun and the star, sort of the sun and the moon combo, meaning we wait several days. We wait several weeks, maybe even a couple of months before things settle down. Queen of Cups just says things are a little bit too emotional right now. So you do have to back up a little bit and take it easy. Let this thing ride its course, because the High Priestess says the evolution, the learning that we do, the life experiences that we have between now and when you do end up communicating with CC are something that we need to have occur. We can't skip that. We can't make that happen at the end of the day. So just relax, let it happen organically. I think that's going to be something for you. BecaBoo, thank you for your donation over PayPal. I greatly appreciate you as well. We got PayPal user up in the queue. Right now, let's hop back over to the Super Chats. Super Chat. Will March be a good month for me? Bri, of course it will, because you're going to be over here on the Tarot Oracle Show. It's what, you're going to be over here on the Tarot Oracle Show, and we're going to have us some Tarot Oracle decks over here, otherwise known as the Cosmickitty deck. Jaleesa, welcome. Appreciate you being here. What's going on? Lady Divine, welcome. Divine indeed. How's everybody doing? Hopefully you had a nice Saturday. It was a nice little Saturday. It was nice and sunny. I got out, I did some stuff, had a lot of fun. So it was just sort of a nice, relaxing day where not a lot of things happened, right? Don't have a lot of things waiting for me kind of thing. So it's nice and relaxing with that. All right, Bri wants to know if we're going to be nice and relaxed over here with March, because is March going to be good? Or is it going to be one of those months where you hope it ends soon? You know what I mean? Lani, welcome. Appreciate you being here as well. All right, let's see what's going to happen here. You got a little bit of a night. If you're looking for resources, if you're looking for money, if you're looking for things to happen the way that you want them to happen as far as resources, I think March is going to be pretty good for you overall. It does feel like that I can't do a lot in March. I definitely would not start anything substantial, anything big. I would not start all of the big projects that you've been waiting on, all of the hobbies that you've been thinking about for the past 20 years. You're like, oh, I think I'll start those in March. No, I wouldn't do that. I'd relax and take it easy with that. The Knight says, as far as getting money, getting resources, getting a little bit of the second house action, I think March is going to be good for you. Absolutely. But it feels like that Knight over here, plus the restrictions from the 8, just say, watch your development, watch your projects. Don't get into anything you can't finish, right? I really don't think that's going to be good for you. March is not a good beginning for you. Other people might be just fantastic. March is not a good time to start all of the big projects, what have you. So stay restricted. Wait at least until mid-April-ish, and then sort of see where that is going to take you, right? You're talking about emotions. I think March is pretty stable emotionally for you. Maybe it's because the resources kind of handled in March. That could be a factor too. Or it could be a factor of, hey, we know that relationships are stable. We know that love is stable. We know that we're kind of in that mode where we're not desperate. We're not needy for anything. We're kind of sort of relaxed and cool with where things are. You got a little bit of that action over here. So it's going to be a good month. Resources, emotionally, it's going to be good. Make sure that you don't start anything substantial. That is not going to be good for you. If you want to learn, if you want to acquire some new talent, some new things, March is a terrible month for that as well. It'll feel like you are on a mouse wheel. You're not making the progress that you would like. So just take it easy. Let the things collect. Let the emotions be steady. Let the sort of the resources collect up. And I think you're going to be good to go for the rest of sort of March, and then creeping into April, May kind of thing too. Looks all right for just sort of starting things later, right? Start things later. It's not the month to reach out, make a lot of things happen. All right, DYB is next. Let's see what DYB is doing over there. Hello to you, DYB as well. Appreciate you being here tonight. Hope your Saturday was beautiful, wonderful, and exciting. Which week in the month will I have funding to put down the deposit on this house? Which week of the month is right? Let's go over here and get some of the adventure tarot over here, making it happen. All right, it is an A-venture or adventure, making it happen over there. All right, Ultraviolet Teddy. Hopefully you ordered some food, Teddy. You're not just stuffing down chocolate. What's going on with the food situation over there? It is a pretty sad person with a miserable life. Wait, well, King Cars. I got you. All right, let's see where this is going to take us. All right, we got week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4. Making it happen. See where this is going to take us at the end of the day. All right. Which week will I have to get this new house? Because we've been waiting. We've been waiting for a new house. It's about time to get a house in Jersey. I mean, the Jersey house is the place we would like to be at the end of the day. Make that happen. Lani, thank you for your very generous donation. I appreciate you. The sun looks like first week is all right. First week is all right. That does not look bad at all. Queen of Pentacles, second week. Oh, Jesus, the night and the movement. Really thinking that third week looks good. Third week looks pretty good here, right? Lani, thank you again. Very generous donation. If you're looking for, speaking of donations, if you're looking for getting the funding, putting up a deposit down, giving the people the fat cash, giving them the way that they need it, right? The way that they need it. Sheila, welcome. Appreciate you being here. How you doing? Yeah, Sheila, you're back to the original, the old and reliable names. There we go. All right, let's see where this is going to happen. Knight of Pentacles just says the money is being delivered. Okay, you got the suitcase with all of the paperwork. You got the money being delivered over here. You're riding in on the horse that hopefully has not been keyed. You sort of have the coffee. You're ready to go. You have the alertness. You have the energy to make it happen. And then afterwards, what are we doing? We start moving pretty quick, right? We got a deposit down. Now it's time to be boxing stuff up. Now it's time to sort of get some motion, some movement happening in this adventure. The Queen of Pentacles says we're just kind of saving up, kind of getting into the adventure on the second week. But yeah, the real action occurs on the third week. Looks pretty rock solid. You're going to take the suitcase in there with all of the documentation. Everything is going to happen on the third week. Looks like that is where we are going to make it happen. That's it. That is it. KDP, isn't it? Will Michael Jordan look at my stories? And why or why not? Why shouldn't they be looking at your stories? Let's get, listen, do we have a storybook kind of deck? Ooh, that'd be kind of fun. That'd be kind of fun. We do up there. We do have a little storybook deck. It's sort of a kid's deck, but it is a Little Prince tarot. If you haven't read the Little Prince story, it is available all over YouTube. You can get it for free, or you can buy it on Amazon if you're really that desperate. But yeah, All right, so this is a story. This is based off a story. So I think that would be really good. With a joy to look at the stories and why or why not. What are they going to do? What's going to happen with all of that, right? What's going to happen with all of that? So there we go. I know it's, I know it's Instagram stories. I've just wanted a story deck because it'd be kind of fun, I wanted a story deck could be kind of fun. All right, all right, let's see where this is going to be. Are they going to look at the Instagram stories of why or why not? The Hermit says that they do. They do. The Hermit is one of those things to where, look, you can actually see them looking at your Instagram stories. They're over there. They're loading up Instagram. They're seeing what you're up to. They're spying on you a little bit, Katie. They're like, look at the Instagram stories. I'm staring. I'm looking out at all of these Instagram stories that KDP has going on, and they like it. They're like, ooh, that's interesting. I like a lot of things going on with that, right? The Three of Wands looks like you've been busy over there. You have some cool stories. You have some innovative things you're putting up there. You have some cool things, right? You sort of have that highlight. They like looking at it. They enjoy it. The Three of Wands is searching, seeking, looking out, seeing where this is going to be too, right? You also have an Ace of Pentacles. It just looks like you got stuff going on all the freaking time, and it's so exciting. You have a better life than most. You have a more exciting life than most, and they like to watch. They like to see what's happening. All of the cool stuff is happening over there. And again, with another spyglass over here on the Queen of Wands, it just looks like you're in control of everything that's happening in your life. You have a lot of influence. You have a lot of fun things going over there. And hey, it's everybody's kind of just sort of looking out at KDP. KDP's got it going on over there. You know what I'm saying? So there, I think that is a definite yes. We're going to level that up with a thumbs up on that one because that was a good read. You got a lot of eyeglasses, spyglasses. You got a lot of this action with the Three of Wands. I mean, this is one of those definitive readings. No matter how you read that, you'd come to the same conclusion every time, right? Every tarot reader would have had the same conclusion. So I like those. I like those as well. Nico is the next one we still got in the queue. We got Becca in the queue. Also got PayPal user as well. Right after these, though, we got Nico as next. Relationship reading, please. What is going on in the love life? Let's get over it. This Victorian romantic tarot needs to get some workout tonight. It needs to get a workout tonight. We got some Victorian. We got some romantic. We're making all of the excitement, all of the adventures happen over there. Star Trek has a bunch of stories, too. Ooh, that's a good idea. Crafty lady, right on a target. Right on target. I was just looking around and the first thing that I got was, and two, I used the Star Trek Tarot the other day, but I have not used the Little Prince in so long. Little Prince was over there just being lonely. You can't let tarot cards be lonely over there. You gotta see where they're gonna be at the end of the day. All right. Let's see what this is going to happen over here. A little bit of a queen, a lot of queens tonight. Relationship reading. Six of Swords says you're on a bigger adventure than what you might think. That's kind of the theme of this too, is a bigger adventure. Let's just call it that. Let's put it in quotes. Let's call it that. I think that's going to be important over here, right? You do have the Six of Swords is not really playing around anymore. The Six of Swords says we are in a bigger adventure. We are in a bigger adventure. This is something we can't play with anymore, right? Relationship reading. This is something we can't ignore. We can't sort of put that aside. We can't do a lot of stuff that's happening here. It feels like this is something that's on its own, where we have set sail and the sailboat is moving. We can't do much here, and that is sort of a good thing. The Six of Swords, we are moving, we are adventuring, we are getting the direction we really need right now. Five of Pentacles says, man, there's some hardcore speed bumps on the way, though. You just have to make that happen, though. You know what I'm saying? Five of Pentacles. Don't be too concerned. Don't be too worked up with this. There are some things pulling back. There are some things that are not going to be the way that we would like them at the end of the day. The Five of Pentacles says we got a couple of speed bumps here. It feels like emotional speed bumps, like things are getting pulled and your emotions are getting pulled different directions. You're pissed at stuff. It just doesn't feel like that. Works out sometimes. You're going to have to work through it, right? Relationships aren't about convenience. They aren't about being happy 24/7. They are about the level of commitment, is what I'm saying with that. Queen of Cups says, as well, the emotional resonance here is powerful enough to take us through to the end of the day here, and that's what we need. That's what we need for any particular relationship. Getting the emotional resonance, getting this thing in there. Lani, thank you for your second major generous donation. I greatly appreciate you. But yeah, got a little bit of a 7 of Swords here. I really think there's too many distractions in the relationship. What can we do to reduce the number of distractions? Reduce the number down and get honed down on only the specifics. If we get the specifics, if we can target the things that are wrong rather than getting this big, broad overview of this pisses me off and that pisses me off, get to the root of the problem. And I think we're going to make a lot more progress when we do hit those speed bumps. Overall, it just looks good. Overall, it looks decent at the end of the day. Not bad at all is what I'm saying. We got MR, and well, we're going over to the PayPal side. The PayPal side is what we got going on. And next, PayPal users first. Used to be YouTube user, but she deleted her YouTube profile. All right, love end of 2023. Where's this going to take us? Everybody wants to be loved. Everybody wants a little snuggle here and there. That's what we need. That's what we need. That's why we go over the tarot tower and we start snuggling with the Baroque tarot. The Baroque tarot, right? Because that's the one we need at the end of the day. Love that one. Love that one. Emergency food is corn dogs and ramen noodles. Yeah, that is true. Teddy Bear has quite a selection of ramen noodles and corn dogs over there. I'm just saying, you know, entertainment purposes only. We need to get her some more of the cherry pies or whatever that we had at that place. You know, I mean, I'm just saying, Teddy, I might ship you 3 more of those pies. You know, see, we went to this pie place, right? Silent Victory, thank you for your donation. We went to this pie place, and they had this story time, right? They had this cherry pie with a chocolate ganache over it. And I thought it was chocolate pie. And so my fat ass immediately said, I want a slice of that. And Ultraviolet Teddy was like, ew, I don't want that. That doesn't look very good. It looks too chocolatey. Anyway, so they heated it up for me and they put some ice cream next to it. And I sat down and I ate a piece of this chocolate cherry pie. And my mouth basically just exploded from the inside. I was just like, what the hell did I just eat? This is the most amazing thing in my life. So I pushed it over to Teddy. I said, you got to try at least a bite of this. And she tastes a bite of it and she's like, oh my God, I'm doubting my life choices right now. So I went to the dude and I was like, that's the best thing I've ever put in my mouth, you know, no pun intended. And I said, I have to get a whole pie and get it out of here, right? I have to buy a whole pie. And so he packs it up for me, and I swear to God, it weighed like 10 pounds. I don't know, it was homemade, and I picked up this thing. I'm like, oh, it felt like I'm working out. I was going to do like curls and a bench press with the pie. You know, I asked him, can I get 2 pies and I can do a bench press? Anyway, but yeah, that was amazing. So we need to get more of those because I'm not fat enough. I need a few more. All right. Anyway. All right. So back to the regularly scheduled programming. We do have over here PayPal user. We need to put that over there. So PayPal user. PayPal user wants to know, love life by the end of 2023. They say I have 0 hope. I have better hope than you. Cappy Ram, welcome back. I appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. Let's look at the love life and see if this is going to be something that we can navigate at the end of the day. Because the King of Cups, right? The King of Cups says you aren't really feeling it right now. We understand that. That happens to all of us is what it is, right? That happens to all of us right now. You have a King of Cups. Emotional resonance just isn't on the plate. It just isn't on the plate for you. It's just that nobody excites you, right? Because you're in that mode where you're like, I should be dating, I should be seeing these people, but nobody really just grabs your attention and pulls you in the direction you want to go. It feels like that King of Cups. I'm out on this island. Nobody just grabs me and pulls me. Nobody just excites me in the way that I would like it to do. Ace of Pentacles, too, says everybody's looking for these really serious relationships and they're trying to rush it through. You had A trying to do it. You had You had N trying to do it. Everybody seems to just want to marry you up or something. It feels like Ace of Pentacles. Let's figure out where we're going to go at the end of the day together rather than try to rush everything through. That just doesn't work for anybody, especially you. Three of Wands says you are searching, you are seeking something better. I do think you have three major components as far as love is concerned. I think you have a big round of A and N coming back, number one, so you have to prepare for that. Number two, I really think, High Priestess, thank you for the donation. I think in that June-July time frame, you have a really good prospect for a long-term relationship if you're looking for somebody that really sort of excites you. I also think that H is going to make a little bit of a return. I hate to do it. I predicted A making a return. I predicted N making a return. I'm going to predict H's return around the September time frame, around late August, maybe mid-August kind of time frame with that. So I think H is coming back. I think you got a round of A and N trying to hit it again. I do think you have some new prospects. One of the better new prospects, again, is going to be in July, but you do have a couple of new ones as well as you go forward. You just need to find somebody that resonates, somebody that is sort of exciting for you. And a lot of these are just old hat. It feels like they've been there, you've done that, there's nothing exciting left. You need someone new. Someone new is really going to sort of tickle the imagination, as they say, no pun intended. You know, tonight is just sexual innuendos nonstop, apparently. It is, apparently it is. MR is a next, D is a next action towards me, and feelings. Do they have any feelings or do they not? Carine, the beautiful, wonderful Carine, thank you for your donation over PayPal as well. All right, let's get the Witches Tarot. Ellen Dugan is making it happen. Ellen Dugan is making it happen tonight. We're getting over there. Could go for an Oreo cheesecake. Ah, yeah. You know, I love cheesecake. Cheesecake is nice. It's kind of warm in Texas. It's kind of hot, actually. It's kind of hot in Texas right now, so I could use something nice and cool. Maybe I'll go out for some lemonade tomorrow from ice cream. We all scream. All right. D's next actions towards me. I said it once before. I'm going to say it again. This is the time for D to reach out. This is the time for D to try to make up for the past mistakes that they have made, because they do realize there is a level of mistakes, there is a level of frustration that is hovering around over this sort of atmosphere. And the Two of Wands says they recognize this. They want to keep this alive. They've spent too much time together. It just feels like that's happening, right? Four of Wands says they want to build a happy home, happy family. A lot of times this is not the way it goes, but hey, they're going to give it a shot. The star says that you feel connected to them. They feel connected to you. It's a lot of missteps. It's a lot of mishandling. It's a lot of mistakes happening with this. So you're just going to have to sort of put up with it and kind of see where it's going to take you at the end of the day, because you really don't want to give up on this. They don't want to give up on this. So I think that's kind of where you're at, right? Let's see about the feelings. And again, you have that emotion of, I've spent too much time here. This is not going to be something I want to give up, right? You had the Three of Wands. We had the Two of Wands over there. We had the Three of Wands with the Three of Cups. They do realize, too, that all of these trips, other girls, other ladies, is sort of getting on your nerves. You wanted something that was more connected, something that had more resonance, and you just really didn't get it at the end of the day, right? You know what I'm saying? It just feels like the Three of Wands. They're looking at other people for happiness. They're not getting it. They should be hitting you up for happiness. It feels like that works for everybody, but it doesn't work for them. They keep leaning and reaching out for other people for happiness. You see that Three of Cups. Who else can give me the happiness? They're failing. They need to realize that, hey, a lot of things need to happen and they just aren't. Overall, they need to step up. Like I've said before, they know they need to step up. They feel that. They feel things are kind of frustrated right now. Let them sort of step up, be the emperor, make things better, because I think that's kind of where they're going to go at this, right? It looks like BecaBoo is in Texas as well. We got me, got BecaBoo, Crafty Lady, we got Andrew, we got Lady Divine, all in the Texas area. There we go. All right, so that is the end of that deck. Let's look at the next one we got over there. Speaking of BecaBoo, we're going to see. Becca wants to know a tarot reading question. All right, let's see if Becca typed that in. I assume Becca typed that in. Let's see your question. All right, is the husband up to no good tonight? Hopefully they're not doing anything shady over there. Shady over there. What is what is that? Tiara, thank you for your donation. By the way, I'm in the magic. I love magic. So I'm in the magic community, and there's a performer. He's a street performer. So he goes out there. He's like really outrageous. That's kind of his shtick. Anyway, so he has a joke when he sees these a couple together. He'll say, "Hello, sir. Is that your wife, or are you on a business trip?" So think about that, and then you'll get it. And it's funny, right? Is that your wife, or are you on a business trip? So let's find out if BecaBoo's husband is on a business trip. Are they up to no good, or what are they doing out there? Let's see what's happening. All right, is up to no good? He be out of town. Oh, let's see. Hopefully they're not up to no good. Hopefully they're up to just good, you know? Hopefully they're up to just good. Out there just sort of getting drunks, doing shots off somebody's titties or something. You don't want to, you know, I'm just saying, you don't have time for any of that. You don't have time for any of that. The hermit says they're alone. They're not doing booby shots or anything. You know, you got a little hermit action there. They're kind of relaxed. They're not really doing much of anything. They're not up to no good. Queen of Cups says they're out there just sort of making things happen out of town the way that it needs to be. Temperance says it's going to be balanced. They're still thinking about you. They're still waiting to get home. They're all excited about coming back and what have you. But the Hanged Man said, you know, it's good to get out of the house. It's good to get out of the house. A lot of times you're just stuck in the house. It's just good to get out. It's good to get out. So a little bit of separation makes you miss the thing, right? Makes you miss everything. So there we go. So just making it happen. I think that's going to be all right. So we're going to say a thumbs down for the no good and a thumbs up for the good, making it all happen. So there we go. All right, let's see what else is going on. We got Carine and HP. HP, you are in the queue. Got a couple of super chats in front of you. We got gUrl is making the big return. Caro, I thank you for your donation as well. I appreciate you. All right, we got the return of the gUrl. What do we got going on over here? Let's see. We can do a brand new one. That would be kind of fun. What about... let's do something a little bit different. We haven't done this one in quite some time. CurlyCookie is returning as well. CurlyCookie, I appreciate you being here. Caro and CurlyCookie, I appreciate you hanging out tonight. All right, let's go with this one. This one is known as the Golden Wheel. And let's see where that's going to take us. At the end of the day, is my marriage worth saving? That's a trick question. That's a trick question there. Oh man, I don't know. All right, is my marriage worth saving? You know, as always, never break up with a husband based upon a fat man reading your cards on the internet, but that's kind of a trick question over there. Is it worth saving? Nine of Cups points to yes. We get the love balloons. Nine of Cups with a little bit of the love balloons over there. We got, oh Jesus Christ, that's a big donation. Oh, that is PayPal user over there. PayPal users like donating their paycheck. All right, anyways, the marriage worth saving. Overall, it looks good. You got a Nine of Cups over here, meaning there are some emotions over there. The Nine is the end of the cups. It is the emotions that are there. And this is an emotional marriage. A lot of times we have some interesting things that are happening. We have some troubles. We have some frustrations that are going on with that. Ace of Wheels and a Hanged Man, so we see things differently a lot, but it does look worth saving after all. Ace of Wheels, right? We just need to sort of reboot it. We need to say, look, we have these issues. We need to finish these out. We need to resolve these. These can't be here forever. We definitely need to just make these a little bit better at the end of the day. So it looks like it's going to be all right, right? All right, what's going to happen in the next 3 months? Hopefully not a divorce. Hopefully we don't get a 10 of Swords or something like that. Hopefully we don't get a reverse Lovers and a 10 of Swords or anything like that. What's going to happen with it? We got the next 3 months. Month 1, we got a Knight of Cups. I think the marriage partner comes in there and they're like, look, we need to fix this. I recognize we have problems. There are some things going on. We need to sort of get at the end of the day, we need to figure out what is happening here, right? We need to band-aid this up. I think that is going to be very important, but you know, the way it is, this is the way it is with that. So the first month is all about reconciliation, fixing things in the relationship, making things work again. I really think you have a lot of things going on. Liz Girl, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you. We got a 9 of Cups with a Queen of Cups. It feels like that you both get emotional about something. You need to cry it out, yell it out, do something to get these things on the table and to resolve those. A lot of times, if you just sort of hold it back, if you let it just sort of gestate in the background, doesn't do anybody any good. It just feels like that this is something where you're both too emotional about it. We need to get it on the line and make it happen. So month 2 feels like things work out, things are resolved for the better with this particular thing. The 3 of Wheels, right? It feels like there's a lot of work that needs to be done, not only with the marriage, but in life. It feels like you've lost some of the spark that made you happy. You've lost some of the things that you really enjoyed. You need to get those back. You need to pull those back into your life, focus on those, and make things happen that you have been waiting for. It is time to take a step out there and return to your happiness, return to the hobbies you used to enjoy, return to sort of what you used to love doing. And it feels like a lot of that action, a lot of that activity is going to band-aid up, fix some of the stuff up that is sort of pending, that is sort of working your nerves over there. And I think that's going to make everything at least a little bit better. Anyway, we got PayPal user is donating the rest of their paycheck, apparently. PayPal user, thank you for the massive donations tonight. I really appreciate that. All right, we got Journey is next with a double donation. How does Jim feel about me? Do they want to take the journey with the journey? Let's go over here and journey over to my tarot deck. Over here, you know what it's called? It's called the Waterfall Tarot. Waterfall Tarot. Nee, what is going on? Somebody asked me the other day, they were like, I think it was yesterday, they were like, what is the status of getting your oracle out there and for people can buy it? I'm going to do that tomorrow. I'm actually going to spend tomorrow working on getting my oracle deck so you can buy it again, right? It's going to be a print on demand. So in case the cancer takes me away one day, you can still buy all of my decks. So that's what I want to do. I want to make the deck print on demand. I want to make this deck print on demand. I want to make the Tasty Tarot print on demand. I want to make them all print on demand, make my book print on demand, and all that other stuff. So there we go. All right, making it happen over there. How does Jim feel about me? Not good at all. Really shitty. This doesn't look good at all. This doesn't look good at all. This is, you know, yeah, it doesn't look good at all. Journey, got a 10 of Swords and a Hermit. As far as feelings, this looks pretty crappy. This, I mean, you know, this is one of those. This is one of those where it just can't get any worse. It just can't get any worse at this point. I'm sorry. You got the Queen of Swords, bad attitude from them. Sort of that little bit of sort of the bad attitude. They don't really feel good about things. 10 of Swords, Hermit, Queen of Swords, pretty much the ultimate shit combo. You got pretty much a shit sandwich on this particular. I'm just saying, Journey, I would just give that up. That, you know, entertainment purpose, I would just give that up. Yeah, that doesn't look good. It just doesn't look good. General for March, what is going on? Hope all is well. All is fantastic. Tomorrow we're going to dedicate our life to making the Echoes of Failure available one more time. I have no idea what the price is going to be. It's probably going to be pretty expensive. I'm sorry. Like if you're super dedicated to it, you're like, I gotta have one of these. You're gonna be able to order it, but it probably won't be cheap. I'm sorry. It probably won't be cheap. I don't know how much they're gonna charge for it, but I'm gonna put it up there. I'm gonna say, yo, y'all sell it. Have a nice day, right? And oh, here's what I'm gonna do too. Let me tell you this. I'm gonna price it to where I get 0 commission. Right? I mean, because normally when you sell stuff third party, you can say, how much commission do you want? If they have a slider, I'm going to reduce it down to 0. Like just knock it down to 0. So hopefully it will sort of go forth and sort of give you the cheapest possible price, because I'm not really interested in commission. I just want everybody to have the deck that wants the deck. I don't know. Your gift card isn't working. Why isn't it working? I just purchased it. I mean, I say it's on my credit card. I don't know. Right there, support. Write their support and see what's going on with that. I'm choking to death over here. All right, let's see. Let me double check. Gift card details, recipient, gift card there. So it says your gift card order details. There we go. No, it says your gift card confirmation, your order details are out there. Let's see. So let's see. It says I purchased it. It's being processed. And then it says order confirmation. Is it still being processed? Look at this one. Look at this one. It says it's being processed. I wonder if it needs to be processed. Somebody has to press a button or something. I don't know. It just says you have not redeemed it. I don't know. Write their support and see what the hell's going on. Anyway, all right, we got technical issues with the gift card over there. Maybe I should just order it myself. I don't know. Anyway, Journey, thank you for the other donation. I appreciate you. Music Oracle, I can see you. Anyway, general for March, see what's going on. 7 of Swords says escape while you can. Is there anything that you got stuck with that you don't need? Is there anything you got roped into, pulled into that you don't want to be involved in? You need to get out of that as fast as humanly possible. It does feel like you got into something. You got involved in something. You got roped into something. If we can get it out, if we can get it moved away, that'd be great. Escapism just works for you. That could also literally be escaping to somewhere as well. You do have the Page of Wands too. You know, a lot of times we feel like things ain't working the way that we would like them to work. Page of Wands just says don't bite off more than we can chew. Don't get involved in something. You're going to regret it. Don't sort of move into that direction. You're not going to like where it's at. If waiting is possible, wait. Escape, wait, get out of whatever it is. Journey. Don't get roped in anything you don't want to be in, because I think that you are about to be. And that's what I think for a little bit of a general. We got High Priestess is over there as well. High Priestess got another dono. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Marriage with CC. Is it going to be possible to recover a marriage with a credit card? It may be. It may be. Let's see what's happening with that. Yes. Can you escape it? Journey. Your name is Journey. So if you can get out, if you can escape, if you can move in the direction of get the hell out, that would work great for you. That would work fantastic for you. All right. Marriage with a CC. Yeah, Ultraviolet Teddy. Maybe I should just buy it next time. Maybe you should just tell me what to buy and I should just buy it next time. If they're going to be weird with this stuff. DoorDash has never been weird with me before. That's so odd. Anyway, I don't know. All right, let's see if DoorDash, wait a minute. I'm sorry. We're going to go to DoorDash right now, and we're going to see what it says for status of your gift card. Let's see what that says, right? We got account, we got buy gift card, we got redeem gift card. Let's see, orders. Let's see, I got an order for tropical smoothie. That's not it. Wow, it doesn't allow me to do any of that stuff. Let's see, gift card. I can just buy a gift card. Or I can redeem a gift card. Payment addresses. Well, there's nothing for me to see any status of a gift card. There's nothing on the app at all. Sorry, Ultraviolet Teddy, you're going to have to contact them. There's nothing at all for me to see a status on anything. Anyway, all right, we got HP wants to know over here, do you see me reconciling a marriage with CC? Is that going to be a thing? A lot of times we get the situations where we'd like to reconcile. We'd like to get things done with that. Page of Swords says there's a level of miscommunication that just ain't working for anybody. You know, this is one of those two. Backbone, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. This is one of those two that just has an issue. It just has an issue. You got that 9 of Pentacles. We had a stable marriage. We had some things sort of, working and functioning. It's really sort of nice as it goes. But it feels like that Knight of Swords over here. It feels like something crept in, some doubt, some information, some things happening that we really didn't like. We really didn't want to deal with at the time. And it was sort of challenging. We really couldn't get through it. We couldn't get to the other side. We couldn't get past it as well. So a lot of times you just sort of have challenges in that respect. You do have a Page of Swords though over here. Right now, it's not the time to fix it. Right now, it's not the time that we can do anything about it. Can you give it some time? can you let some time pass, some space, a distance go past? I think that's going to be okay, right? MsGreen, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. It just feels like you have to let it go for now. You're restricted. There's nothing I can do, nothing we can do to make this work, to make this fixed. So just let it go. Let it go. And I think later on, readdress it. But for right now, definitely don't do anything about it. So there we go. All right. It just feels like just sort of, make it, work. Make it work for now by letting it go. Anyway, MsGreen, thank you again. I appreciate you. All right, I got Lani with the literally massive donations. Everybody's giving me like $1 gazillion tonight. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. All right, help me pay off that car early, I guess. see, what's the first thing I did with my car, by the way? What's the first thing I did with my car? I ended up putting teddy bear's picture on my thing. Let's see if I can pull that up. Can I pull it? Did I save that off? Did I save that off? Maybe I did. Hang on. So I got the, no, it did not say. There we go. All right. So the first thing I did was I went into the console, into the music console, and I put my name TarotOracle on the music console. So you can see TarotOracle up here, but I also put Teddy's picture on there. So Teddy is on my home screen in my car. So every time I start up my car, Teddy greets me. Teddy greets me. She says,
T.O. is the best tarot reader ever.
She says like that. So I did customize it with a personal greeting, and I put Teddy's picture over there. So every time I enter my car, Teddy greets me with a nice saying and all this other stuff. And I got to look at Teddy as I drive around. You know what I'm saying? So there we go. There we go. That's true love right there. All right. When will there be breakthrough with the Gemini? Anything I should know? Or look, what's happening with all of that? Let's see where that's going to go. Any breakthrough with the Gemini? Anything you should know or look out for? All right, let's see. Let's see where they're going to be. Number one, is there any breakthrough we're going to have? High Priestess, Empress says, actually, yes. You got a bunch of majors here. If you're looking for breakthrough, majors is going to lean in that general direction. You got a High Priestess with the Empress and strength. It just patience pays off on this thing. Patience pays off here. Definitely don't want to rush through anything. You got the High Priestess. It's all about developing knowledge. It's all about letting the Gemini express themselves. And you kind of have that as well. They need to express themselves. They need to sort of figure out where they're going to go, because there's a lot of indecision, a lot of weird things going on here, and you need to let that settle down. The Empress says you do have a breakthrough, where you do have things happen. Now, the breakthrough is in two steps. Number one, it feels like something's happening, and then it pulls back pretty hardcore. Number two, we have the real breakthrough. So it's like you have a false, in stock market, you have a false breakout where it'll break out a little bit and then it'll go back and then it'll break out the real way. So if you invest in it during the false breakout, you end up losing a little bit of money, getting stopped out. You don't want to do that, right? The false reunite doesn't work. Let the second one come out. This Five of Pentacles says wait for that. And the Strength card, being patient with the false breakout, sort of lets you get into the real one as you go through. So there we go. That just happens the way it goes with that. Number two is here. Is there anything I should know? Anything I should look out for? Number one, the false breakout. Don't get trapped. Don't get stopped out if you're in the stock market with that. The false makeup, the false sort of reconciliation doesn't really work. Just sort of don't be too committed with that. Anything that I should know, look out for, change. You can't really have this person come back in with the same attitudes, with the same challenges. You have to let them change. And that's difficult to do sometimes, because we sort of have that thing where, oh, they've changed. They've really changed. A lot of times they haven't. You have a little bit of a death card. You need to see real substantial change in here to make that happen. Overall, Ace of Cups says once the change occurs, you are able to make some serious progression through here. And the Hermit just says sort of leaving them to their own to make these changes really helps to make that. You see the Strength, right? Having the patience. Then you see the Hermit having the patience, letting them do their own thing. Seven of Cups just says, again, watch the situation from afar and then take action. Watch it, let it develop, and then take the action. You know what I'm saying? It's like another stock market thing. A lot of times you'll see a bar go up a little bit and then it'll go completely down the opposite direction. So you have to wait to see a definite direction of the bar before you invest in it. So wait for a definite direction of this before you get anything good. Anyway, is there anything good coming in this month? We got March out here. We're ready to make some progress. We're ready to make some things happen in March. Is there anything good going to come out of that at the end of the day? I really think so. I think that you have a lot of pending, exciting things. You have a lot of things going on, and let's see what is going to be happening with that. We do have a 9 of Cups. It's time to take inventory of your emotions and ground yourself, because there are some things that are bothering you. You want to get to the end zone over here with the football, which is going to be the 10 of Cups, happy home, happy family, with a lot of the emotions, a lot of the resonance that you're trying to sort of look for and side of making it happen, right? So you have that Temperance card. You're going to have to stay balanced. Don't go to any extremes in March. It's not going to do you any good. It's going to stress you out. It's not going to make things happen the way that you want to. Avoid extremes. Going to be your nemesis in March. The Justice card as well. Don't think, I deserve this. I should have this. I think that's one of the traps that you're in as well. Sometimes we do get in that. I have this. I deserve this. This is something that I want. This is something I want to manifest. You have to sometimes let things move in their own directions and then take the action again, back to the previous reading. Because if you want to get that happy home, happy family with this environment, with your emotions, you are going to have a 2 of Swords. You're going to have to be able to let them go. Let them go. Don't worry about them. Don't concern yourself with that. Be independent, right? Let the release happen. Be independent. Let things go the way that they need to go. And at the end of the day, I think that's going to be a valuable lesson for you as far as March. I do think financially it's going to be very, very good, especially April, May. March is going to sort of give you a little bit of preview of basically this big boost that you have financially coming up before the summer. But overall, I think that combined with the others makes it happen with you. We got Carine over here. Wants a little bit of a generala we're going to use. The Tarot Avatar. If you don't know what this deck is, it looks like that one. It looks like that one. It looks like that one. So there we go. By the way, I am going to order, I think, 100 of this deck right here, which is the Meraki Tarot. So I did talk to the author. They are going to let me buy a bunch of them in bulk. So I think that's going to put me back about $3,000, and I'm going to give these away on the stream. So I'm thinking right now, based upon the stock market performance that I've had lately, that I'm going to go ahead and spend the $3,000, give these away to you, and yeah, just make it happen. So the Meraki Tarot is coming, version 3. In August. By August, I'm going to get 100 of those, give them away on the stream. So pretty much all of you that are watching now are going to get one. I mean, so it's like a limit of 1 per person kind of thing. But yeah, anyway. I think pretty much if you're on the stream regularly, you're probably going to get one. I really don't, with 100 of them, pretty much guarantee that you're all going to get one. So anyway, we'll just make that happen. All right, Carine is next. We got that. A little bit of the general action. Where is that going to take us? What kind of things are going to happen over there? And we're going to see where it goes. The Blasted Tower, the 9 of Cups. Oh man, General. You always ask for a General. I'm not going to give you a General today. I'm sorry. I'm not going to give you a General today. Here's what I'm going to tell you. Here's what I'm going to tell you. Hang on to your money. You're about to lose a lot of it. You're about to lose a lot of it, right? You're about to lose a lot of it. Hang on to your money. I really think you need to be very focused on hanging on to what you have. It feels like that 4 of Pentacles says your resources are in jeopardy. Your time is in jeopardy. A lot of things are kind of in jeopardy right now, and you need to focus on fixing that, right? Because in the future, yeah, a month, 2 months from now, give a little bit of sort of that thing. Because you have the Blasted Tower coming. Boom. Here it is. Boom, here it is. And you have to be prepared for that. You have to be able to sort of weather out this storm. Princess of Swords says sort of being unprepared is not going to do you any good. So you want to definitely be prepared for what is to come. 9 of Cups says you get out of it okay. because you did take that preparation, because you are prepared for that. So very focused tonight on the general, but there you go. Next few months, I would say next 2-3 months, definitely watch your stuff. Somebody is looking for it. Somebody's looking at it. And they are a little bit more interested than they should be. At least that's what I think. Let's go back to a silent victory is over here. Will the daughter continue in the program for the university? Let's see what's going on with that university. It looks good. It looks good. I mean, I'm not going to lie. It just looks good. Just intuitively, it looks very, very good as far as things that are coming through, right? You got the current program at the university. It looks like they're going fine at it. It looks like that they are going to continue. You got a 2 of Wands. There's nothing really better at the moment that's really going to capture their attention. Knight of Pentacles. I put the work. I put the effort. This is going to be something focused that I can do and I need to do. There's also this level of commitment. They feel committed to it. They feel like things are going to be good. They feel like things are going to go well with a particular program. And the Empress just says, I feel very comfortable with it. I settled in and I miss it if it was to be gone. I miss it if it were to be gone, right? It's kind of like me. Some days I don't get to trade. And I just miss it. I feel kind of empty inside because it's like such a part of my life now. It's just so weird. But, you know, they miss it. It's just something they're very focused on, something you're successful at, something that brings you the level of confidence, the level of excitement that you need. So that's kind of something you want to see at the end of the day. All right. And that's what I think about that. We got Cappy Ram has been gone forever, and now they are back, my friends. Cappy Ram, welcome back to the mayhem, my friend. I appreciate you being here. Does career, oh no, the Cancer career. Does Cancer think about me? And if yes, how? They think about you with their brain, I assume. I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to see. We have the Tarot of the Lantern Path. One of the most popular dudes we have. I mean, everybody, you know, everybody just shreds it all over the review. I posted the review and everybody's like, I don't like that one, you know? And then I put it on the stream. Everybody's like, oh my God, what is that? That's beautiful. That's the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. They love it. And it's the Tarot of the Lantern Path. You got, you know, it is all women. It is all women. Some people like we need more man energy in there. I mean, there's plenty of man decks. You got the masculine, you got the Tarot of the Masculine over there, which is fantastic. Mina's bookshelf's fantastic too. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Yeah, did Teddy get your food? Did you get your food? Did that damn thing work? Let me see. I don't see any. When she cashes out the gift certificate, I'll get a notification. I got squat. I got nothing. All right. Anyway, let's go with that. As Cancer thinks about me, the 2 of Pentacles, got a 3 of Pentacles and a 9 of Cups. They are looking back. They are, Darcy, I am taking questions. They are looking back. They are resonating with you a little bit. Look at that. They're staring back. They're like, I am thinking about you. They're thinking about you on an emotional level, right? You have the 3 of Pentacles. We have a strong concept together. We have a strong bond. And it feels like that I miss that. I need that. Something that I want in my life. The 9 of Cups as well is such a beautiful card for emotional resonance. I'm thinking about you. I get emotional when I think about you. I think it's going to be something that's sort of exciting with that. You have the 2 of Pentacles. Bad decisions, challenging decisions were made. You got to sort of fix that and sort of, you know, at the end of the day, you got to figure out where that's going to be, where that's going to go. Anyway, all right. The text message went away. What? The text message went away? I paid good money for that damn gift certificate. What? I'm getting annoyed. I do know 2 people off the stream that work for DoorDash. I'm going to message one of them after this. Anyway, I'm going to see what's going on. All right, Tiara is here. How is Riley feeling? Darcy, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. By the way, we are ending soon. Darcy is going to be the last one tonight. Right now, we're doing Tiara, and then we have PayPal user donated half their paycheck over there on the PayPal side. But yeah, how is Riley feeling about me? And if I step out tonight, how will my night play out? Let's see the double shot. We're going to use the version 2, not the version 3, not the version 1. I gave the version 1 to Teddy, but we're going to use the version 2 of the beautiful, wonderful tarot deck that I'm going to buy a gazillion of. I'm going to buy a gazillion of these things. So yeah, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully. I want everybody to have one. I think that's my gift. That's my 2023 gift, right? That's going to be something. That's going to be my one thing. So normally I have to tax deduct things. I'm going to tax deduct it. And I'm going to tax deduct it basically, and I'm not going to be buying anything else this year. So that's going to be my one big purchase this year, is going to be that for all of y'all. So anyway, all right, we'll see. Tiara, I'm reading for you right now. Let's look at the queue, by the way. A lot of people are like, where am I at in the queue? I do need to show it more. We just did Cappy Ram. Thank you so much for being back. We got Tiara. We got PayPal user donated half their paycheck. Then we got Caro. CurlyCookie is back. You got PayPal user continues to donate. PayPal user, I'll get that other reading in there. We got Journey, Backbone, MsGreen, Mina, and Darcy is going to finish it out for tonight. All right, let's see. I need a drink. Tonight, we're doing vitamin water. 0 calories. It is squeezed. It is squeezed. All right, there is the queue. Plenty of time to take a peek at that. How's Riley feeling about me? Knight of Cups. Very good. Very good. Oh, they don't miss you, but they want to. I'm going to say that. They don't miss you, but they want to. It sounds weird, but I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to make it happen. KDP, where is me? KDP, I read you earlier. KDP, let me look you up. Did I read you earlier? I thought I did. I did. All right. So let's see. So KDP, let me paste you in the chat. There we go. So KDP, you are at 23 minutes, 39 seconds. 23 minutes, 39 seconds. All right. Anyway. All right. How's Riley feeling about me? Intuitively, they want to miss you, but they just, it feels like that they've lost a level of investment. They've lost a level of investment that just didn't work. It's like they've lost a level of investment that just didn't work, right? So you got to kind of look at that and see where that's going to take you at the end of the day. Because it feels like that didn't. She had 2 donos. All right, well, the other dono is in the queue somewhere. I think it's in the queue. Is he going to communicate? Oh, you're back there. I got you, KDP. You're next. All right, you're next, KDP. All right. Journey. Did he get my last super chat? Apparently, we got to take a moment to go through all of this other stuff. Journey, does Jim have a crush on me? Journey, I got that super chat. Yes, I did. All right. Anyway, there's a level of disconnect with emotions and actions from this individual. That's how they're feeling. A level of disconnect between emotions and actions. You have this sort of this 9 of Wands over here. Like it feels like that there's a conflicting feeling, a conflicting thing moving around here that just isn't working, that just isn't making it happen right now. It feels like there's a lot of a sort of conflict between these things, right? You got that 2 of Wands as well. If you want to go out, I think your night of play out very boring. It feels like there's not a lot of things out there waiting for you. Not a lot of action, not a lot of adventure. There's not a lot of sort of satiation. If you're looking for a fix tonight, it doesn't work. If you're looking for a fix tonight, it doesn't work. The Death card says overall, it feels like it's a nice change. It's a nice kind of sort of a fun thing to do, but it doesn't feel like a lot of things just get fixed, right? You have that 7 of Wands. A lot of things are offered. A lot of things sort of are out there and adventurous, but at the end of the day, it's not something that I want to sort of engage in. So overall, it just looks a little challenge. It looks a little challenge if you were to go out. The emotions from this person are very conflicted. It doesn't look like they're very good at making decisions. It looks like they're going to run you around quite a bit. At least that's what I think, entertainment purposes only. All right, so KDP wants to know, as Jordan looks at the stories, we got that. They were looking a lot at the stories. We're going to see where this is. Is he going to end up communicating with the current girl he's talking to? All right. Is he going to just cut off this communication, right? We need to decide on one girl or the next, and they need to make a damn decision about this, because a lot of times it just doesn't work for anybody. All right. Are they going to end the communication with this woman? 3 of Cups says no. The universe says no. Wheel of Fortune says no. And the King of Swords says no. That's no, 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 and no. They're not. They're not. Okay, listen, let me say this. They're not fully invested in this person. They're using this person. That's what I think. They're using this person. All right, I think that's going to be it. BecaBoo, who won that? It was Amanda K. It was Amanda K, the one that came in here and didn't have anybody for Valentine's Day. So I said, we're going to love you for Valentine's Day. That's the one that won it, the guess. Anyway, but the Three of Cups, I like my options. Katie, I like my options. I do. The universe, I'm going here, there, and everywhere to see what kind of options I have. Wheel of Fortune, I'm going to do what the hell I want to do. I'm going to do what I want to do. Wheel of Fortune, what goes around comes around. I'm going to do the consistency, this thing that I've done, the things that I've always do. This is what I do. This is how you're going to get it. This is how you're going to get it. Because the King of Swords says they're obstinate, they're stubborn, they're going to do what they want to do, and that is where it is at. That is where it is at. So, bottom line, no. No, 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 and no. As Teddy makes fun of me for saying no when I say no, 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 and no. That is a no, 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 and no. All right, anyway. I think the correct answer was 18. Wait. It was 20. I don't remember the correct answer. It was 20 or 22. It wasn't the thing. Okay. It did come up to, I picked up a card and I laid it back down. So basically the answer was, the answer counted the card that I picked up and I laid down. Because the question was, how many cards did I lay on the table? So picking up one and laying it back down did count. So a lot of people that guessed a little low were incorrect because that was kind of a lawyer thing I had to do, unfortunately, but that's the way it goes. Anyway, all right. A PayPal user had basically donated their entire paycheck over PayPal. All right. PayPal user wants to know a lot of stuff. Final outcome in the final boss. What the final boss? All right. Wait a minute. H unblock. Wait, did they unblock you? H unblock and view stories. All right, we got a lot of stories, a lot of Instagram action going on over here. Did H unblock? Will H unblock? Recovering manager, Krista coming back. All right, we got a massive amount of donations over here from a PayPal user, and we are going to use it's been a minute. It's been a minute for the White Fly Tarot is making an appearance tonight. Being all that. Carine, I thank you for your donation. Unfortunately, we are ending soon. Carine, I will get your reading tomorrow. I will be here tomorrow, and I'll get your reading tomorrow. I'm making it happen over there. All right, let's see what's going on, see what's happening with this. We still got like a massive amount of donations. We're going to be here all night, basically. Yeah, we're going to be here all night. All right, let's see. All right, so the question is a complex one here. You do have basically H, all right? I actually want H, and I'm very fixated on him. If he returns, I do want to put and work on him. I do want to put work on him. I imagine you do. All right, we got the H. I mean,
music to make love to.
We got the H. So I do want to put the work. What do you predict the final outcome for our connection in this lifetime will be? I do think that you're going to have an emotionally you're going to have something that doesn't work for both of you, but you're going to have something. That's what I think. You're going to have a connection that doesn't work for either one, but you're going to have it anyway. That's the bottom line. You have the King of Wands. I keep wanting to try it. I think H is like, hey, it's an availability. It works. It's kind of nice. It's kind of cool. Let's see where this goes, see where it takes us. King of Wands says I'm available to that. I wouldn't mind trying that out and seeing where that's going to take us. This is a person that's inconsistent, is a person that doesn't mind abusing your emotions, using your emotions sometimes. It's frustrating sometimes. King of Wands says this is what they do. They do what they need to do, and a very sort of a selfish attitude with this particular individual. Strength says you do end up making another connection. It's a connection that almost like neither of you want, but it just happens anyway. Queen of Cups says this is something that becomes emotional for you, but it doesn't overcome emotional for them. And they're just something that does sort of in that mode. Six of Pentacles says you get the offer. They offer it up. You have things going on. You have things happening. King of Cups is, again, emotional resonance ain't there. Emotions aren't there. Commitment's not there. We just sort of waste a lot of time with this, and it seems like we don't really make any big progress, any massive steps forward. We end up having a connection, but there's no steps forward. It's like it's stuck in time, right? It's just stuck in time, and there's not a lot of progression that just happens at. So I think that is ultimately where we at the end of the day. All right, does H end up unblocking me on Snapchat and views my story? Well, let's see what's going on with that, right? Because you really don't want a situation where everybody be ghosting you and stuff. Ain't nobody got time for all the ghosting and stuff. So they're going to be unblocking on Snapchat, occasionally reviewing the stories, looking at everything, seeing where it's going to go, seeing where things are going to take us. Let's see where that is going to be. By the way, it is the White Fly Tarot over there tonight. White fly tarot, not the green fly, the red fly. It's the white fly tarot. What, they're going to unblock me, making it happen. Nine of Cups, you got the Hierophant, Wheel of Fortune. Says, yeah, right? A Hierophant says, hey, we're opening it up. We got the worshipers here. We're opening things up. We're getting the possibilities out there. We have some kind of fun stuff, cool stuff. Hierophant says, let's take a shot at it. Let's see where it's going to take us. Wheel of Fortune says, hey, I wouldn't mind getting this back in my life, and I think that is going to be important for them at some point, right? In the future. It's going to be some point, and they will be viewing your stories as well. You have the Nine of Cups. Like, they kind of like your stories. They like where it's at. They like things that are moving around, things that are going on. Ace of Wands, they want to take a little bit of that fiery action and see where it's going to take us at the end of the day. See where it's going to take us at the end of the day. So that is a yes. That is a yes, 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 and a yes. All right, how much longer will I be covering for manager Krista and when she will return? I think she will return April 18th. Whatever I said, April 18th with this, right? Two of Wands, she's coming back. You're definitely doing it, making it happen with that. King of Swords, you did a good job covering for her. April 18th is sort of when we're coming back. Eight of Pentacles, they're going to come back to work. They're going to come back to work. You're going to be covering for maybe another month. At least maybe another 3 weeks. Most likely another month with that. Carine, I did get your donation, but we are closing shop. We're closing shop, unfortunately, and I will get yours tomorrow. First thing with that, Caro. Wait, we did that. I was running through that stuff. Okay, Caro is next. Let's look at the queue real quick. It is a busy night. We do have 36 donations tonight. We over here with Caro. We got CurlyCookie, Journey Backbone, MsGreen, Mina, and Darcy up in the queue. Where's this going to take us? When my Facebook ads will bring me prospect, because it ain't working since last time. And what can I do to fix this? What can I do to make this be better with all of the Facebook ads? Justice says it ain't working. It ain't working. It's almost like that avenue just isn't working for you, and it won't work for you. You do get out there and people do see it, right? High Priestess, you get some click-throughs, you get some things in there. It just feels like it's just wasting your money, right? The Seven of Swords, you're taking your money and they're running. It's almost like the target audience for your product or where you want to go, where you want to be, is not functioning the way that it should be, not functioning at the level that you really want it to. The King of Cups, it just seems to be a wasting time. What can you do? Basically save your money and go for another platform. MR, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. MR, we closed down donations, and your donation is tonight centric. Anyway, all right. But yeah, that King of Cups just kind of says at this point, the King of Cups just says that this is not something you can do a whole lot, right? You basically need to find another avenue to connect with your audience Save your money with this. It looks like you're running into this justice, this imbalance. You're not hitting the target audience you would like, and you're just hitting deaf ears at this point. They're taking your money and they're running as far as they go. Obviously, entertainment purposes only. That is something that's kind of challenging, but that's the way it goes. Anyway, career promotion update. CurlyCookie, welcome back. All right, let's see what kind of career, what kind of promotion, where can we make it happen tonight, and see what kind of information we can get with this promotional kind of feel here. Man, it feels like your promotion. If you're looking for a promotion, if you're looking for a career, if you're looking for a boost, you are kind of going to look at just a dead end here, just a dead end. I really don't think there's a lot of things you can do right now. I really think that June, maybe in the summer, maybe as spring sort of wraps up, there is more of a promotional kind of aspect coming. I do think it does take a little bit more time than you had expected. Two of Swords just says this seems to be out of reach, not something that I can reach out and sort of grab and sort of happen with this. Five of Swords says you're looking at kind of a level of failure, level of frustration here, but keep looking. You do get something after spring, maybe mid-spring, maybe the end of spring. It feels like as things move forward, things move offset a little bit, things do get better on the career and the promotional aspect with that. Does Jim have a crush on me, or do they just staring at my butt? I don't know. Let's see what's going on with Jim. Seeing if they got a crush on you, if they're gonna want to hit it and quit it, or what kind of things we got going on. Jim, no. You know, if you offered it up, I think they'd hit it. Eight of Pentacles, right? Is this somebody from work, or is this somebody sort of a casual acquaintance? Three of Cups says, hey, it doesn't look bad. I don't mind it. I wouldn't kick it out of bed with that. The Queen of Pentacles does say this is something that has a level of seriousness to it, but they're not taking it as seriously as that. I guess if you just handed it out, they take it. But do they have something where they really want something substantial? Do they really want something real? It just doesn't look like that. Yeah, it doesn't look like that. It just doesn't have that feeling, that sensation. All right, let's see what else is happening here. We got a little bit of the key tarot over there. Midnight Meditations. What is going on? I appreciate you hanging out. We got Backbone is next. Backbone. What is your question over there? What is going to happen if I continue on the path that I'm on? Hopefully that's a good path. Let's see if that path is going to take you in the direction that you would like. Four of Pentacles and a Page of Pentacles. You know, the path really feels like it's all uphill. I mean, you have a steep hill that you're climbing. I'm not saying you can't climb that hill and make it to the top, but it is a little bit of a steep hill. So be patient. Number one, be patient with it. You see the goats climbing the mountain to lick the salt off the rocks or whatever. They're patient. You don't see them rushing up the mountain. They're patient. They take a step. They think. They recover. They take a step. That's what you kind of need to do on this path. You don't need to rush through it. You need to treat it like the goats climbing the mountain to lick the salt off the rocks. Four of Pentacles, make sure you hold on to what you got. Take your time. Be patient. Level out the things that are going to be good for you, because the Page of Pentacles says the slower we take it, the more analytical we approach it, the better off we are at the end of the day. MsGreen are Ricky's feelings for me. Do they love me? Do they like me? What are the current feelings out there that they have going on? Let's see where that is going to take us. And we got Mina and Darcy, and we're out of here for tonight. So Ricky's feelings. Do they have feelings with a key tarot? Ten of Swords says no. Two of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. They don't have any. You know, it just doesn't look like the feelings are there. It looks like the feelings are kind of challenged right now with this particular reading. You got all bad cards. You got a Ten of Swords. Like there's a cutoff. They've cut something off. Maybe it's their connection to the feelings. Maybe it's what their actions have been cut off. They don't want to continue the actions they had. Two of Pentacles says there are some tough decisions that need to be made here. And the Five of Pentacles says it's not something they want to deal with. It's just something that does take them on a pathway that they don't want to be on. Overall, it just feels like they're very repressed with the feelings, or they just have disconnected themselves with the particular feelings that you're kind of looking for in this avenue. Mina's books of ancestral guidance about my love life challenge. Mina, join the club with the love life challenges. Yeah, let's see if that's going to be something. All right, we got a little challenge. making it happen. Where are we going to go with this? Got a Queen of Swords and a Wheel and a 6. It really feels like you need somebody that's willing to give, that's willing to go forward, that's willing to make a level of sacrifice, that's willing to sort of move on with this, right? It feels like a lot of people are just not committed. They're not have that level of committal that you need. The 6 of Cups, you need somebody that's going to connect with you, somebody that's not going to game you. You need somebody that's going to be able to communicate their level of interest rather than playing hot and cold, rather than being a little bit of a disconnect, rather than pulling you in directions and then leaving you hanging. You need the Wheel of Fortune. You need consistency. You need somebody that's interested. You need somebody that's ready to go. Basically, that's it. Consistency, level of interest, open communication. I'm interested. Let's do this. Don't need the hot and cold. Don't need the games. Don't put up with it. Don't put up with it. Your time is too valuable. Life is too short. Don't put up with it. Mina, that's it. That's it. You know, I hate to be opinionated. I don't know what's going on, but that's what I see in the cards. You know, your time, and I want to make a video about that too. Your time is too valuable. Life is too damn short to put up with stupid people. If somebody really likes you, they should be able to communicate that at a pretty decent level. They don't need to slobber all over you. They don't need to be desperate, but they need to have a level of communication to where you're not fucking guessing about what's going on. Right? Am I right? You know what I'm saying? And that's what I kind of did with Teddy, right? I expressed a level of interest, and I said, level of interest, lay it on the line, see where you want to take it. You know, see, you want to take this? Do you want to not want to take this? You know, so I never did hot and cold. I never did the games. Express and go. Try to work it at least, because I know that really works my freaking nerves. So I don't want to gauge that to anybody else. All right, what I need to know, Darcy wants to know. 6 of Swords. You know, you need some help on this adventure. It's not a lone adventure. You need somebody else in the boat. Who can you grab and who can you make happen with you in the boat? Who can you take on this adventure? Who can be there to back you up? You need somebody to back you up on this adventure. Absolutely. 4 of Swords is about the sleepiness, is about the dreams. Listen to your dreams. Listen to your dreams. You don't want to, waste time here. Listen to your dreams. They're telling you things you need to know. Don't ignore those. You're going to be frustrated. Knight of Pentacles as well. Go forth. Announce sort of that level of interest that you have with sort of possessions, and sort of get what you have done, get what you have been, get pride in what is sort of out there and what is going on. And I think that's going to be prominent for you as well. So that's what you should know. I do have a Carine and an MR. I will be streaming tomorrow. You're first on the list. Sorry that we have to end it, but we're on 7:45 and we got to go. Thank you for being here. We will see you tomorrow.